gonna have to listen to my wipers because it's fully raining out. So you have to listen to the farting wipers. Sorry, not sorry. Everybody's got their houses so nicely decorated. Tim won't let me decorate the outside of our house because he's like, we haven't painted it yet, so I don't want to draw attention to the ugly color that it is now, which is understandable. Sarah, I am on my way in town because I gotta go up into Sally's and get some foils for my hair because I have come to the realization that it's time. It's time, girl. When you have multiple people in your life, not just one, but multiples, pointing out the fact that the gray in your hair is starting to overtake the actual color of your hair, it's that time, girl. Figured I would just leave it for a while, and then I thought, well, maybe I can get it to the point where when I go to bleach it again, because I'm gonna balayage it again and like bring the blonde up higher, I saw it in my little brain that if I can get it to the point where there's like more natural hair than like undyed hair, because as of right now, like probably about 6 inches of my roots, literally, maybe even more, is all my natural hair color. And there's a lot of gray in there. When you're to the point of using half a fucking bottle of root spray every time you wash your hair, it's time to get it done. So, I thought that the more natural hair I have, the easier it's going to be to lift, right? Well, now it's to the point that I cannot see the back of my head when I put root spray on, and people are pointing it out. So, I'm going to Sally's. I've got all my dye and everything like that, but I want to go to Sally's and get foils and, what else did I wanted to get foils and something else. I don't remember what it was now. All my other stuff I get from Cosmoprof. I usually get my hair supplies from Cosmoprof, but the girl that usually takes me to Cosmoprof, I think my friend got a number changed, and because every time I've tried to text her, it'll come back like an error or whatever. The message didn't go through. So I think she got her number changed, so I got to get her number off my other friend. But the problem is that I'm too fucking impatient to wait for me to get her number, me to call her, and then us to figure out a day, because she works full time, us to figure out a day to go. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get it at Sally's. I'm not getting the actual dye at Sally's, because usually I don't buy the dye at Sally's, because I don't like Sally dye. I don't like that ion stuff, and I don't like Clairol, but they do have Wella now, and I am kind of fussing with some Wella. I think the last time I did my hair, I used Wella, but I've got this Schwarzkopf, and I don't like to use different branded developer with different branded dye. You know what I mean? If I have Schwarzkopf dye, I'm going to use Schwarzkopf developer, because that gets you the most, I don't want to say natural result, but it gets you closest to the color that it's presenting to you. So if you are at Sally's or at Cosmo or whatever, if you're at Cosmoprof, you're probably fucking professional, you already know this. But if you're at Sally's, the little hair strip that you see on there, and that's the color that you want your hair, to get it closest to that color as possible, you have to use the same developer that was intended to be used with that dye. Sarah, I may just get some dye at Sally's, but I've got a Schwarzkopf color that I really want to use. However, it is a 6, I think it's like a 6NI maybe, or no, that's the guy tag that I have is a 7NI. Jesus, there's a lot of traffic today. My God. I think it's a 6 something, but my roots are like a level 8, like a level 7 or a level 8, and I don't want to darken them anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do, girl. I guess I'll just look at the Wella dye and Sally's. Jesus Christ, I didn't think I was going to have a long time to vlog, but my God, all this traffic. I'm not used to traffic, y'all. I'm from a very small rural area in Ohio. We usually don't have traffic. This is crazy. This is so busy out. What the fuck? I guess it could have something to do with the fact that it's literally like 3 weeks before Christmas, right? So anyway, yeah, so we're fucking with Vlogist. Super fucking fun. So, as I said, I want to go to Sally's and look at that stuff. And then I want to go up to TJ Maxx because we got our new couch in. If y'all watched my last video, you probably saw it in the background. we got our new couch in, and I've got like a side table that I got at TJ Maxx that I really want another like one like it, because I've got that little side table, and it's just like this little like mid-century modern side table with a drawer. But the one on the other side of my couch is just like a round table, like this round wooden side table, and they don't match, and it bugs the fuck out of me. So, because if you know me, which I guess I don't talk about home stuff super often, but I have a weird thing with symmetry, and I like there to be a like opposite of whatever I'm doing. So I want the same table, or at least something that looks fairly similar to it, because right now they're just polar opposites. Like the other table is round, the one is square. There's a drawer in one, not in the other one. The legs are different, like everything's different. So I want to go to TJ Maxx because not only do I want to see if that's there, although Tim will probably kick my ass if I buy it, I want to see if that's there. But I had purchased, last time we went to TJ Maxx at Columbus, I purchased this like metal, have you guys seen those like metal water bottles or whatever? I forget what they're called. There's a brand that carries them, but now everybody carries them. They're like metal water bottles. And because we got our fridge fixed and we can actually get water out of our fridge now, we're not buying bottled water anymore, because we still have our water cooler out at the old house, among other things. Jesus is turning lane dough. I'm gonna have to sit through like 4 lights to get through this turning lane. This is fucking insane. Why is this so fucking busy? You know what? Fuck all this jazz. This is ridiculous. Nobody's getting through here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next turning lane up, if I can get out, which I don't think is happening. Never mind. So, anyways, I had gotten one of those bottles for Tim, and I want to get one for me and Aiden. And if you get them, like at, you know, a store, like a regular store or whatever, they are like 25 bucks. And if you get them at TJ Maxx, they're like 10 or 12 bucks. So I'm just going to get it at TJ Maxx. So I'm going to TJ Maxx to get the bottles for me and bro. Yeah. But really, I want to look and see if there's that what are those called? Side tables? End tables? M tables? Is that what those are called? I think in the bedroom it's called side tables, and the living room is called end tables. Who fucking knows and who cares? So, I want to get that. And then I gotta go to the Miger. I don't have time to do that, but what I really want to do is go to Menards and get some more tree decorations, because we put our Christmas tree up last night, but we went and bought a new Christmas tree, a toilet Christmas tree, because the Christmas tree that we had at our old house, I think was only 6.5 foot, maybe, and we got a 7.5. I wanted a fucking 8. Tim said, oh my god, it's going to be too tall, and 8 foot's going to be too tall, because it's against the wall, and y'all know we have vaulted ceilings, and it's like against that big window in my living room, and that's where the wall comes down at, and the wall right there is only 8 feet high. I wanted an 8 foot tree. Tim said, we need to get a 7.5 foot, because 8 foot's too tall, so we went and got a 7.5 foot, and now there's like a foot away from the ceiling, from top of the tree. Although my mom did make a good point, because she said, well, now you have room to put like a topper on your tree, duh. Which, a lot of times I don't put a topper on it, I think I just put a bow at the top, I don't remember. I told y'all, I ain't feeling Christmas this year. When I was putting the tree up last night, I was feeling a little bit more Christmassy. But I wanted, oh yeah, that's why I want to look at TJ Maxx too, is for a tree skirt. We have a birthday party to go to at 5 o'clock today, and it is currently 1 o'clock, so I don't have all the time in the world. And then I gotta go up in the Myers, because we need, what do we need? Prilosec. We need Prilosec, and Tim needs fiber pills. He takes fiber pills every day. And we definitely need some Prilosec, because I'm an asshole, and I have ulcers in my stomach from drinking Red Bull and not eating all day for like 20 years. When I was younger, I would like pound back fucking 5-hour energy, Red Bull, Monster, what the fuck ever, had all the energy in it. I would even go to like the Curiosity shop and get guarana root and just like slam that shit. Like, I love having energy, but my stomach does not like me for it, so there's that. Oh, that looked like my high school guidance counselor who was a raging bitch, by the way. Anyways, no shade if you're watching this. Okay, so I'm gonna get up in here into the TJ Maxx. I'm almost there, and I'll tell you guys what I got when I got out. Okay, I will see you in a little bit. Got TJ's and Sally's out the way. I went ahead and just bought a throw. Did I say I needed to get a tree skirt? I'm not really sure if I said that or not. I just went ahead and bought a throw. And I'm just gonna use that as my tree skirt because all I had left was dick ugly ones. So I just went ahead and bought a throw. I also got like some ribbon. Oh fuck! I gotta put my headband on. I went ahead and got some ribbon to put around our tree. And then I think I'm going to go to, what time is it? It's only 2. I'm going to go to Menards and get some garland. And then, what else did I say I was supposed to do? I don't remember. Oh yes, I have to get some Prilosec. And I got the bottles for me and Bro. I got one for me too. For me and Bro, the little metal. I don't know what those bottles are called, but, and I thought they were like $12 at TJ Maxx. Bitch, they're $7.99. So just saying. And they keep your water like super cold, so they're really nice. So what else did I get? I got the, oh yeah, I got a Himalayan salt candle holder that I'm gonna put an air plant into because I'm obsessed with Himalayan salt. I have like 5 Himalayan salt lamps all over my house. I'm sorry, it's so bouncy. Let me readjust my camera. Does it need tightened maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. So I got that, and then I think that's it. I think I just got the little throw. Oh my god! I know. Dude, why are people so fucking trashy? This fucking bitch was screaming at her child. I don't know if it was her child or whose child it was. If it was her grandchild, whoever the fuck it was. This bitch was screaming at the top of her fucking lungs at this kid because this kid like lost her cell phone or something like that, and she's like, read it. I literally recorded it on my phone because I was like, oh my god, is this real life right now? Like, I have to show Tim. Is that fucked up or what? But like, she was screaming across the store. I was clear in the back of the fucking store, and this bitch was like screaming at the top of her lungs through the entire store to this fucking kid. I'm like, are you, am I on fucking Punk'd right now? Like, is this real life right now? I felt like I was on an episode of Punk'd. Like, what is life? Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. You could hear her screaming. If I caught that on my phone recording, bitch, she was at the fucking checkout and I was in the back of the store. And she was at front in the checkout screaming over the entire store to this fucking kid. Where'd you leave it at? Where'd you put it? That's the second fucking phone I got you. Second fucking phone. That's it. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not buying anymore. I mean, screaming at the top of her literal lungs. Screaming, girl. When I say screaming, I do not exaggerate. I'm talking about this bitch was loud. Da fuck. Like, why do you have to be so loud? Go ahead and fucking scream and yell at your kid, but like, do you have to do it across the entire store? You could just see the look on everybody's faces, like, while we were up in there. Like, I was like, I gotta pee people out, because I'm a total people watcher. I love watching people. So while we were in there, everyone's like this, and then everybody's looking at each other like, seriously, is this really happening right now? Am I on an episode of Punk'd right now? No, I'm up in the TJ Maxx. Okay, so I am going to go up in the Menards and get some garland from a pretty little tree, and then run over to Menards is like right beside Myers, so I'm not going to get back on to go to Myers and talk to you guys for 2 seconds. 1 sec. So I'm going to go up in here and get a little bit of Christmas decor because all of our rebates are starting to come back in from when we bought our everything, our entire house. From doing our house, all of our rebates are coming back in, so your girl got a little bit of money, so I'm gonna go buy some Christmas decor. So I will see you guys after I get out of the mire. It's been a minute. It's been a while. I was in Menards, and for a very long time, I was in Menards. I ran into my Aunt Terry, so I sat and talked to her for like maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes, a really long time. And then I went into Miger and got my shit. So now I'm on my way home. Y'all, before when I used to vlog, like, I would always do, like, car vlogs. Like, y'all fucks with car vlogs, right? And the problem now is that we're so close to town that, have I conversed with you since Sally's? I'm pretty sure I did. But the problem is now that we're so close to town, it only takes me like 5 minutes to get anywhere, whereas before it would take me like 15-20 minutes to get into town. It's so fucking busy out right now, girl. Oh my god. Like, I'm stupid. I almost said, I don't know why it's so fucking busy. Yes, I do know why it's so fucking busy, because it's a month before Christmas and that's how it is here. All I got at Menards was some garland. And did I tell you guys? I'm pretty sure I said all this. I can't fucking remember because I sat and talked to my aunt for so long that I have no recollection of our previous conversations. So I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. I don't know what I was talking about. I do know that my uncle now works with one of my friends that, isn't it weird? This just made me think of this. My uncle works with a friend of mine. When we were younger, we were like fucking inseparable. We were together every day, day in, day out. It was me and her, ride or die, together every day. And it's like the older you get, you just like grow apart from those people. I mean, I really have no friends now. Primarily due to the fact that I don't do anything anymore. Like, I don't go out and drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything except for like family things. That's literally all me and Tim do, is like hang out with our family, which might be a little lame, but I see it this way. At the end of your life, when your life is coming to an end, your family are the people who are going to be there, not the people that you ran around and drank alcohol with when you were in your 20s. You know what I mean? So that's, maybe it's just because I'm getting older or something. I feel like railroad tracks. I feel like that just happens when you get older. You just kind of like grow apart from your friends and stuff. I've still got friends. If I saw that person today, I would run up and hug her and probably fucks with her. But like, I don't know. It's just weird when you get old and you have kids and like do your own thing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think me and Tim are just lame. We're like, what are we going to do? Because it's already happening. What are we going to do when Aiden gets to the point where he is not going to want to do anything with us anymore? And I thought, because Aiden always wants to come with us and like do things up until he was about 11 or 12, I thought, he's never going to be that kid that's like, I don't want to go. He is now 13 and he is that kid that's like, I don't want to go. So I'm like, what the fuck? What am I going to do? What are we going to do with our lives? Tim's like, excuse me. Tim's like, what are we going to do with our lives when Aiden like grows up? And I said travel. That's what I want to do. Just travel around the world. All around the world, the same song. Who fucking remembers that song? That's old as fuck, right? That's like from late 80s, early 90s. All around the world, the same song. If you can tell me who sings that song, me and you, we're homies. So, or what movie it's from. Tell me what movie it's from. So anyways, I am pulling up to the homestead. See, I told you guys, like, that's just why I don't car vlog anymore, because it only takes me minutes to get home. So I'm pulling up to the homestead. I think I'm going to end this vlog here because we actually have a birthday party to go to, and I know we're going to be there for a while. And then immediately following that, I think Tim wants to go to my mom's and watch the Ohio State game, which does not start until 8 o'clock. All of a sudden, he's like a fucking football person, like, out of nowhere. He's like, I just like watching the Ohio State games, okay? I'm like, listen to me, mister. I got with you because you weren't one of those weird sports people, okay? He's like, it's just Ohio State. That's all I like to watch. So get the fuck over yourself. So anyways, okay. I am going to dip out of here. Happy day, well, it's actually day 2, because on day 1, I had uploaded a home haul. So this is day 2. Will this ever see the light of day? I don't know. It depends on how many of you guys said that you wanted to see Vlogmas. If a lot of you did, then here we are. Hello, how are you? Welcome to day 2. If you didn't, then this video will never hit the light of day. So, I'm going to peace out. I love you guys. I suck at outros. Oh, we'll do the standard vlog outro. Peace, love, and chicken grease girl. I'll see you tomorrow.